Hello, folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick. Today we are starting a new series where, as a bit of a wide whale of this channel, I'm gonna try playing through every Assassin's Creed game ever made. We're not gonna 100% all of them, God no, neither most of them. But I'm at least trying for every game to go through the main storyline, any main story DLC, as well as any other major pieces of content that are part of the game. So, major side quests, things of the sort. So we're gonna start with Assassin's Creed number 1. This came out 15 years ago, and it was a big deal when it was on, Xbox 360 and PS3. So, let's hit the new button and see if the controller fix that I just implemented now actually works. Alright, this is good. I also wanted to make sure you can't... there should be subtitles. Bar, weapon icon. Yeah, I'm afraid that there might just not be any subtitles for the game. So we are gonna lower the music and SFX volume a little bit so that the subtitles come out a little bit better. But yeah.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge, increaseth sorrow.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it, it's not working.
Give it a moment, Mr. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Miss Stillman.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
You okay?
Whoa, that's Kristen Bell!
Bastards!
Kirsten Bell? Kirsten Bell. Kristen
Saved my
Bell.
life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this?
Kristen Bell.
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die.
Nice people.
Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
No, you're a jerk.
Mr. Miles, Live or die?
Also, that bed does not look comfortable.
Lie down.
It's such a weird choice to not give you any control in the scenes except switching between 3 fixed angles.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start.
He said tutorial.
What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
See, if that were true, that would actually be pretty fucking cool.
These DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
So, a funny thing, I remember when this game was announced, people just thought it was like
Warning. Data stream
the Animus part of it.
Restore synchronization.
And then Kristen Bell herself kind of
17.
spoiled the whole
Tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you.
spoiled the whole game and the whole story about, memory being stored in your DNA and all that in an interview pre-launch, and it was very funny. Also confirmed there are unfortunately no subtitles for this game, so keep an ear out for what the characters are saying.
Due to the Animus's control system, instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading sub.
This was also a really cool idea,
We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input.
Like, it makes sense. A is feet, Y is head, X and B are left and right hand.
To observe your environment. Good. Use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker.
I was trying to
Synchronization process.
run it, yeah. Desync. Alright. Let me actually gently push them. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, pardon, pardon. Thank you very much.
Well done. The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions: low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions...
Punch apparently is socially acceptable.
Hold the high profile button to see how your heads-up display changes the contents
Beep, beep,
of the
beep, beep,
Puppeteer
beep, beep.
inputs. Excellent.
I've been doing that already because it's fun to do.
We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile. Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
Hey! Hey! Up first!
Well done.
I wanted to punch the guy.
The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The difference...
Red is exposed, yellow is cooled down, blue is vanishing, green is vanished.
This icon appears...
White is anonymous.
looking at you. The yellow color means...
Yellow, unaware and suspicious, red, informed.
who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and
Yo, what's up, dude?
armed hand button.
How's it going, man? Ooh, blade through the heart.
Who killed this person?
There's one thing that I hate they took out of the most recent Assassin's Creed. Any assassination should be one hit.
Awareness to informed as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
The soldier is like, oh man, he was my brother. I swear to God, the first motherfucker that jumps. Up!
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
Excuse me. And up.
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status...
It's just like, oh man, he came up this way. I wonder where could he be. There's only this giant roof garden here. I'm sure he couldn't possibly be in there.
The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent. Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Makes sense. You can use benches, haystacks, roof gardens, colors. This color blending is actually pretty fun. You do this.
Let's continue with a demonstration of blend.
Oh,
Blend
perfect.
can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker.
I am a poor scholar. Peace be with you, brother. What? These weapons that I'm carrying on me? This clinking that I'm doing at every step? No, I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Good.
Oh, I'm so ready to play this game.
Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as eagle vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done.
Information, assassination target, soldier, ally. Okay. I've been itching to replay this game for a while now.
Remember, eagle vision will only be available once you are fully synced.
And given that we have at least a couple of years until Assassin's Creed Infinity actually comes out.
The creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestors' life.
Do not fall from too high, do not get hurt in combat. Those are details.
You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Alright. Time to do things for real now. I remember these loading screens.
There must be another way. This one need not die.
Those loading screens were so long on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Ooh, brutal.
An excellent skill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
You know, I'm realizing I never actually played this game in English, because for the first time I was like, oh, I had no idea that that's what Altair sounded like. Memory position, memory open. Al-Mualim sent me into the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. He seeks an artifact held here by the Templars. But why me? Errands such as this are the province of novices. Worse yet, he's asked I babysit Malik and Kadar. Best not get in my way. Viewpoints, Skill Templars, Assassin's Flag, Hospitalier Flags, Templar Flags, Teutonic Flags, Saracen Flags, King Richard Flags. Oh, there are so many fucking flags. Yeah, we're not gonna do any of these, basically, because I don't think they really do anything. Alright. Back in the old days, you had to hold RT and A to do any jumping, high automatic actions. Also, you know the meme. You know the meme about controls in Assassin's Creed. It's not great. It's serviceable. Me, I like these games because of the history. I have to be locked on, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Dun dun!
There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
It's funny that you just can't look at the Altair's face. He's just always turning it away. Okay, yeah, so I guess, we're gonna go and assassinate the Master Templar?
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
I want to kill you!
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die. Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Alright, let's just run the fuck out. You can tell that this started in the vein of Prince of Persia because of the sort of the camera look to the outside. Oh man, we should replay. Once the Sands of Time remake comes out, we might go ahead and replay the full trilogy. We just left our poor assassin brothers behind to be murdered, probably. We don't give a fuck.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Alright. The GPS becomes more useful once we actually have a map of the area. But we don't have that yet, so. Excuse me, going up the hill.
What's got into
Right? I'm not sure why we have alerted a guard, apparently, but we have, they say.
Ah, he returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of a sin.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
Brother. What are you, liquid snake?
What's going on? What's he running from?
Excuse me.
He's going to run into someone.
It is an honor.
Pardon me.
The master waits within.
What's up, Dad? I'm an old man.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any...
If Altair is your best man, whew, your organization is in trouble.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word. This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Malik and Kadar?
Dead.
No. Not dead.
Well, one of them is not dead.
Malik.
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here. Take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle.
I gotta say, good for him for managing to snag the thing.
Go.
Because I didn't help for shit.
The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Like, a more recent memory is literally 5 minutes later. Like, this fast forwarding the memory saved me having to walk down the stairs.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Alright. Yeah, I already had sex with my sword. This is not my first time playing. Okay. There we go. Muscle memory. Assassin's Creed has one of the most generous parry windows in the history of games. Like, essentially, you hit LT to enter combat, and as soon as their sword, you keep RT to permanently deflect, and as soon as their sword touches yours, you hit the attack button. You're guaranteed to kill them every time. In fact, if you want, you can even just hold RT and keep pressing X, and it's it's gonna be more or less automatic parry. So it's great. It's also no challenge whatsoever. Like, I don't want to say something like, oh yeah, I could definitely finish this game without losing a chunk of health, because that does not sound fun to do and to train to do. But it would be not that hard in this game, I think.
To a more
Oh, we do have some sort of map. Memory acquisition, memory complete. Failure, but I am not to blame. Had Malik not restrained me, Robert and Sable would be dead, and the artifact ours. Surely Al-Malim will see things my way. Malik leaves. He survived the attack beneath Solomon's temple and returned to Masyaf with the artifact. Cold comfort, this is. It should have been me who stood victorious before Master. I've done the best I can, but many of my brothers have lost their lives today. Still, were it not for me, even more would have fallen. Current memory. Al-Malim must signal a retreat. He must have a plan. I should return to Masyaf at once to learn what he intends. I'm going to try to remember to read these so we see what the setup for the memory is. And
Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do.
And how everything resolves.
What a fool!
Keep on climbing.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
Oh, this one.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Oh, is it the brother? Yeah, it's the brother. Oh, wow. They just murdered him straight up there.
And your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Yeah, we are fearless. To fall into a giant stack of hay and survive. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
But my leg is broken in 2 spots. Okay. Oh, this way.
You'll have to go ahead without us. We'll bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Yep, climbing. I've done this before. See, again, they're doing the Prince of Persia thing where they show you the path you're supposed to go to. Oh, right? Nope. This is not Uncharted. This is not the kind of game where you can jump from one beam to the next. Also, this game is not particularly generous when it comes to checkpoints, so I'll have to be a little careful.
You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Also can confirm that there is absolutely no point in collecting the flags. All they do is give you achievements, which I don't know whether there's Steam achievements for this release, but even if there were, I would not particularly care for them. Yeah, see, you can't jump from one to the next. At least not while you're hanging.
well to drive Robert.
The Master's words wound. The Master's words wound. Oh, wound worse than any blade. I was confused for a second. Wound in this case is a verb. The Master's words wound worse than any blade. He says I have failed them, that the lives lost were lost because of me. He stripped me of my rank and tools, humiliated me before my brothers. He is wrong. I am not a traitor.
From here, his force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet, the worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Whoa. We just got stabbed.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or 2?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Alright, so here we get to walk around for a little bit as Desmond Miles, our current day protagonist. And Assassin's Creed has always done this, kind of gone back and forth between history-based protagonist and modern-day story. Sometimes with more success than some other. This is a very drab bathroom.
Questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down, and then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Alright. Got a little bit of backstory there.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Alright. Oh, I can actually talk to Lucy, I believe. And maybe even Warren.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they call the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Messiah, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's alright. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Alright.
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
You think a drug company
They
could build shit like this?
I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it. Aren't you tired?
Alright. That's the signal that that's the end of the day. We're gonna go and take a nap. In this windowless room.
Damn it, they locked the door.
Well, yeah, what did you think? They called you a prisoner. Oh. Following morning. Oh, Jesus.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Definitely doesn't sound like a world domination plan of any kind. Definitely not. And do anything besides getting back into the Animus? Are you gonna talk to me? Nope. No? Alright, let's get into this thing.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see. And then you slept the sleep of the dead. Of the womb. That you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No. Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable. One of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Alright. Notice that our bar went from like 13 things to just 4, and we have no weapons whatsoever. We cannot counter kill anymore. Cannot throw knives, we don't have... Cannot freaking tackle or catch ledge or grab break. Or gain balance or dodge. Alright. Okay, let's read this. Alright. Hello, I am a weaponless novice.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Alright.
What's got into him? Why is he running around like this?
I'm running around like this because I don't want to take forever to walk down this giant fucking hill.
That's what you get for running.
Excuse me. You do have to be careful not to run into people. If you want to do that, you need to hit the... I guess I don't have the tackle anymore, so... But you need to hit the tackle. Down a so vertical. Sit on a nearby bench. Like this bench.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Muallim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
The man named Masoon was the one who opened the gate, but he did not act alone. The basket weaver handed him a letter just before the attack on the village. He might know more about Masoon's accomplice. I need to find this basket weaver.
He's going to hurt someone, I know it.
Pickpocket.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Letter? What letter? I don't know anything about no letter. Bam. You actually have to read these to get information about your targets and all. I may not find his accomplice, but Masoon himself should be at the stage near the center of the village. I'm certain he will be able to tell me what I need to know. Brother, I fear our plans have been discovered and we can no longer meet. Best to disappear before Al-Mualim's men find you. They must not learn of my betrayal or everything we've worked for will be undone. I've left some coin for you near the dead cypress tree. Take it and head for Damascus. Lose yourself among the people there. When things have settled, I'll contact you again. As for I cannot leave here knowing Al-Mualim continues to deny the freedom of these people. A new world is coming, one without war, without fear or pain, so I must help them any way I can. You'll probably believe me foolish, but I must remain in Masyaf. I'll be near the center of the village, on the stage, calling out to my brothers and sisters. Maybe I can make them listen. Maybe I can make them understand. Alright. Oh.
I see the way you look at me. Hear the things you say. A traitor? I'm not a traitor. It's Al-Mualim who's betrayed us. You'll see. Soon, all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one. A better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
Alright. Follow to a secluded place and bid the shit out of him. I'm gonna blend just in case. Now, the downside of Assassin's Creed is that these basic side missions are what you do over and over and over and over and over for each of the 6 to 9 targets you're supposed to kill. Oh, hey. How nice of you to go into a cul-de-sac. Yo, what's up? Ah, damn it.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Also, I have no weapons whatsoever, so... yeah.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies.
Let's read the memory log. Masoon did betray us. He believes Robert's cause is just and is prepared to die for it. I should have cut his throat then and there, but it's not my place to judge the man's fate. I will bring him before Al-Mualim. Oh, also, I will prove to my master that I am a true assassin. I must track the one who betrayed us in Masyaf. A brother of mine suggests I search the marketplace, so this is where I will begin.
How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
Can I get the counter back?
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Alright, we got one more thing of health. We got our hidden blade back. Notice how we're missing the phalange of the ring finger. Alright.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Sure. Well, I guess I have to, huh? Okay, deflect. Love it.
Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Alright, until I get the parry back, that's my best way to kill people.
You must be busy. I understand.
Alright. Great. Ran out this way.
On your target. Let nothing distract
I don't know, just get out of the village. Bam. You know, this game came out 15 years ago. Back when open worlds were still being experimented on. You know, it's something that could really only happen starting with the power of the Xbox 360 or thereabouts. The areas are a lot more, a lot smaller and more barren of things to do. But there are horses. We can blend on the horse. And we are about... Well, no, I guess we need to get to the kingdom first. Oh, let me see if we have anything else to read in our memory log. Masin was executed by Al-Mualim for his treason. But even at the end, faced with the prospect of oblivion, he insisted his grievous work was just. I know not how Robert poisoned his mind, and I worry he is but the first of such men. Templar must be stopped. Locked. Nope, nothing else available at the moment. Also, now, if you see a little bit of pop-in now and then, it's because, hey, you know, this is still a game from 15 years ago.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area.
Whoa. What's going on?
Alright, time for our first tower.
If you value your life,
Do that again, and I'll have you.
I'm sorry, bro. I just had a hard time stopping the horse.
There! You will not get away from me. You can't hide from me.
Let's wait until we become anonymous again. Alright.
They're getting better and better at...
So this is opening up the area in our map. So get to the next one, I guess. Now we can't actually explore the whole map at the moment. Some areas are hidden. We can only get as far as Damascus. Like if we tried to go this way instead, there's a block that prevents us from going through. So instead, also this is very dumb. Like, why are these soldiers even bothering with me? I believe that this game does not actually have fast travel. Why are you being so pissy? Like, I just want to freaking run. Just let me freaking run.
You cannot run forever! Where are you hiding? I see him!
Let me climb my damn tower, man. Synchronize. Guess this is the next one up.
He actually managed to escape me.
Whoop! It is pretty funny. Where did my horse go? Excuse me, I'm just here for my horse. Just want my horse.
Over here! You can't escape!
This game had a lot of good ideas, but was still a little bit rough around the edges when it came to things that are fun to do. Like, I think they had not yet realized that having to blend everywhere to not attract attention is not fun! It's not fun at all! I also think they had not realized that Altair has basically no personality at all. Like, there's a reason why people, you know, identify Ezio as the main Assassin's Creed protagonist so much, right? If you had to pick an Assassin's Creed protagonist, you would probably pick fucking Ezio. And part of it, you know, I'm sure is the Italian Renaissance setting, but part of it is also that, you know, Ezio has a story. Ezio has a personality. You get to know him, you get to know his family. Altair, he's kind of an empty vessel for the player. Like, you never even fucking see his face, for crying out loud. Anyways. Leap of Fate. We're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna go straight towards Damascus. And we're gonna steal this horse for it. This game doesn't have fast travel, but the maps are, at least I don't remember that this game has fast travel. But the maps are actually pretty small, all things considered. And you never have to go from Damascus to Jerusalem to somewhere else in a mission. Like, the next few assassination missions are all gonna take place in Damascus, I think. Or, better yet, if a mission takes place in... Oh. These are the fuckers I'm supposed to kill. If a mission takes place in Damascus, then all of it takes place in Damascus. I think I can even loot these guys. So what am I killing them for? Like, you know, you can see that this game had great ideas, but that hadn't gotten the gameplay loop together quite yet. All right. Thank you, Horsey. I see you coming towards me. I appreciate that very much. They have to slowly walk to you, or people are gonna attack me.
Kill him! You can't escape!
Also, the historical context here is not as strong as it ends up being in Assassin's Creed 2. You know, it's like... You can tell we're more or less at the period of the Crusades, but there's no exact dates, I believe, and... It's kind of very wishy-washy, right? You know, there's no real-life... I believe there's no real-life figure you meet. It's not as steep the playground of history as the next game. Anyway, here is Damascus.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? Alarislik, infidel! You will die here, die here! Maybe you haven't noticed, but you've already lost. You wish to die? So be it.
Alright.
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. Dark days indeed.
The nice thing is that once you start blending with the scholars, you can stay blended with the scholars without having to worry about it. Alright. I don't know that we have any new memory described. See, we're currently going to be looking at the poor district of Damascus, and that's about it, so... Excuse me, scholars passing through. Alright. We are now in Damascus.
You'll never get away! You're a dead
You know how I said they're very generous with the parry? They are not generous at all with a combo kill. Pretty tight window.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Am I gonna do this often? Probably not.
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have. You want it?
Like, saving citizens creates some more hiding spots, but... Oh, that's why. Because I'm right under the spot. Alright. Let me start with this pickpocket mission, I guess.
You there! Yes, you! Come! Come! See what I do up her! Some of my wares. Not find better items anywhere else, I swear it!
Do you understand?
Yes. I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Anything anyone could possibly need.
Alright. That's what happens when you fail, I guess.
You will not get away from me. Come, come.
Let me run towards the... Oh, I guess I have a... There's a spot here. Let me hide here. And let me point the Assassin's Bureau, I guess.
Well done. Well done.
In this game, climbing buildings is more of a puzzle. Because you can't jump from one thing to another. I guess I'm gonna move this way.
I think I've seen everything now.
And then from here up these windows. I think there's something to be said for a system a la Breath of the Wild that lets you climb on anything you want, provided you have enough stamina. But I also appreciate the puzzle nature of these climbs. You gotta find the right starting spot, and from there there's usually one path that leads you where you want to be. Alright. Also, sorry for stabbing you accidentally. It's a fun idea to have you.
What do you want? I'll have your head.
I'm not gonna worry about doing all of them, but it is actually somewhat helpful to have things of the sort nearby. To, you know, block bad people from following you.
They're getting better and better at slipping away.
And so Tamir left. riding north and wondering what would become of his supplies. For soon, they would surely spoil. That should have been the end of this tale and the poor man's life. But fate intended otherwise. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
And so, the way that the game is now structured is that once I get to the office, they'll be like, okay, well, there's these 6 bits of information that you have to complete before we approve your assassination attempt. Maybe not all of them, maybe you only need to do like 4 of them or some shit. But you need to do a bunch of these. And these are all interrogate, eavesdrop, pickpocket, tail, that kind of bullshit thing. And therein lies the main crux of this game, is that those activities are really repetitive.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Wow. Brutal.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
Oh! Filthy have your head!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owed
Alright. I think there's one more type of things you can get from saving people, but I don't remember what that is. We have now reached the Assassin's Bureau anyway, so let's go in.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Up.
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend.
I don't know what they always do. These weird camera angles.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass? A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him. Surely you remember how to track an enemy. Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand. Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor. What can you tell me of him? Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here. the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and it should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes, come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yeah, okay. If I'm red, you won't take me in. I need to be yellow.
Very well. Off you go.
Alright. Alright. This should have updated our marker a little bit. Oh, I guess not really. Oh. So, an informer has useful information for investigation. Locate him. Okay, it's just standard stuff. Tamir has little faith in the men who work for him. He oversees the work himself. I will turn this to my advantage. He'll be too preoccupied to notice my approach. And it's like most of them are unlocked. Okay.
Please, someone do something.
Infidel, your life died here.
Excuse me.
I see him. Give up. There's nowhere to run. You are filth.
Alright, yeah. Doing it from upstairs didn't work.
Die, thief.
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Down, die. Right, where are you?
Got lock on. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, that's one. Alright.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Show yourself.
More citizens. Just show me the objectives. I guess I'll go over here.
He's just killed someone. Where is the one responsible? You're mine.
We don't have a whole of a lot longer to play. Another 10 to 20 minutes. We're gonna like finish syncing and do a couple of the missions, I think, and then we're gonna call it for today. Be back next week.
I give up. He's gone.
No? No. Whatever, I'm supposed to eavesdrop is a little too far away here. But this bench is good. Excuse me? There we go.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
The beams above the Souk central courtyard may prove a useful point of entry, if I can find a way to access them. And it's funny, the first time I played through the game, I was very confused by it, because I did not actually read any of those things. So when it came time to actually kill the victims, I was just like, I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna step in and just murder them? I guess you can get away with just a couple of memories, but we're gonna try to finish all of them before we actually do it, because they do give us useful information. And while I want to try to, you know, play through the whole series, I'm also not in a rush to finish any of them. This is not a speed run or anything. We want to increase our sync, get our abilities back, enjoy the sights. One thing I will absolutely not care about are all the flags. Fuck the flags. There's no point in the flags.
Even my presence? You look familiar.
Alright, that was worth a shot.
All the city will know of your sacrifice. What happened?
Fighters!
Ugh. Do the viewpoint first. Viewpoint goes this way. I'll be back for you in a second. Alright, since I saw that the eagle was over there. Ooh. Don't mind me, I'm just sinking this thing and jumping down. No, what are you doing? This way. Alright, I guess we gotta go and do this quest.
I don't care. God has already damned you. You cannot escape him.
I mean, we don't gotta do anything, but it would make sense to do this quest as more the...
Altair, I need your help. I took something from one of Tamir's men, and now they're after me.
Please, see me to safety, and I'll share it with you.
Alright. Fucking escort quests. I feel like I should have gotten a new sync bar. But
Infidel, you will die here. You're in my way. Move! Help me, Altair.
all right.
Show yourself.
Me? What? Who? Me? Nah. You got the wrong guy. Wrong guy. Absolutely wrong guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright.
We are safe now. I can manage on my own from here.
I'm gonna pop this viewpoint next, I guess.
Take this. Hopefully it will aid you in your mission. Seems to be an invitation of sorts.
Tamir has called a meeting with the merchants in the souk. Whatever he has planned for them must be important.
What do you want? You're a dead man.
Oh. Hey, jerk! When it's 1-on-1, as long as you keep mashing X, eventually they will give up.
I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Alright, we got some more citizens popping up.
Where is the one responsible for this? The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Excuse me.
Curse him. Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness?
Yep. This is the level that we're at. Oh, up. Thank you. Thick. Whee! Alright, let's go do this mission.
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Yeah, I want to kill you. Hey, I did 2 of them. And next up, the pickpocket.
If you need me, I'll be here. Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Albul-Nukud.
The merchant king? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
Alright, this time let's wait for this guy to actually start walking places before we try to pickpocket him. Hey, my son. Alright. We got a map of the souk. Alright, let's try and do the last two missions. And then call it an evening.
What is it?
You're hurting me!
Have your head!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Alright, more people to distract other people. Let's go and pickpocket the guy that we failed to pickpocket last time. Well, we don't have to listen to the original dialogue. Excuse me, ah! There we go. So many weapons, enough for near 1,000 men, and it's the smiths of Souk al-Sila that will prepare them. When this job is done, I must learn what I can of the one who's financed this endeavor. Brother Tamir, the time's come to prepare another shipment. I know that this is no small thing to ask, but be assured your dedication will be rewarded. We'll need enough for at least 1,000 men, so the support of the Merchant Guild is critical if you wish to deliver on time. I trust you know how best to persuade them, and who to see should you require additional coin. Let us hope he has not yet spent it all on another of his lavish parties. Contact me when your work in Souk al-Sila is done, and we'll arrange for its distribution to our men. May the Father of Understanding guide you. R. Also, map of the souk. Save these citizens.
That will cost you your life! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
I'm just a poor monk. I'm just a poor monk who stabs you and you And you. And you. Yeah, let's do the last mission.
All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Guys above, it looks like. Oh, yes.
Safety and peace, Altair. I trust you are looking for information to aid you in your strike against Tamir. I fear I've nothing to offer. But Bahir might. He shouldn't be too far from here.
Alright. See that flag on the bottom right? We're not gonna fucking bother with those. Fucking waste of time.
I have many things, too many things. How bizarre. Could I interest
There you are.
So they've said you, eh? An interesting choice, though not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
Alright. Once I've alerted the guards to my presence, it might be nice to have a man or two on my side. Could provide a welcome distraction, bringing me time to escape. I should seek out such men, befriend them, turn them to my cause. So let's do this thing since we're nearby now.
Damn fool must be out of his mind. Finest wares in all the land.
And go and clear
He seems to be in a rush.
the last.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
Last sinking point.
I'll have your hand for that.
Okay. Booyah. Alright. Yes. Hello, good woman.
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Now let's go back here. Yeah. Give me camera back. Thank you. Alright.
Come see what I have to offer. Everything seems to be in a hurry. It looks like he's being chased by someone. What a fool.
See, compared to modern games, this game is a lot more sparse in things to actually do, both in terms of variety and density. No. But it is still pleasant to climb things and complete things.
Waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Right. Up. Think. And there should be... right on the edge. Killed all viewpoints.
Go away! Weha! You will not get away from me!
And saved all the citizens.
Another minute and they would have made off with me. May God have mercy.
Alright. Let me go. No. Let's call it here. Yeah, these are pointless. Yeah, so I guess this is gonna do it. We just saved, so there's nothing else for us to do right now, because there's no way to manually save this game. Thank you for watching. You can find me at twitch.tv/gameswithnick. I usually stream on Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays. So sometimes on Fridays, sometimes some bonus streams. Feel free to hit that follow button and click the bell to know when I go live. All my VODs are posted on youtube.com/gameswithnick, usually within a week or two of the actual stream. Free to like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know you're enjoying my content, so I know what to make more of. So I do tend to play essentially the games that I feel like playing. Case in point, Assassin's Creed #1. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and until next time.